Welcome everyone, hope you are doing well. So this is my video blog for Belize. So I'm just going to give you a little bit more information about our trip that we took in September. So if you didn't know, Belize is situated between, Guatemala actually borders Belize, and so does Mexico. So if you wanted to go and visit one of those countries afterwards, you had the opportunity, and it's not very far to drive. I was told it was like an hour and a half to the border of Guatemala, and I was told that it was like 2-3 hours to the border of Mexico, so not very long. So I was able to visit Placentia Peninsula, can't say that very fast, and that was a 20-minute journey on one of those small planes from Belize City. But if you wanted to drive, it would take you just under 3 hours. So there is the opportunity of renting a car. And so I can definitely say from staying on the peninsula that you won't get to see lots of high-rise hotels, high-rise residential areas. It's very, very peaceful and quiet. Now there are tourist areas, so the main town of Placentia, and then some of the areas that we were staying in, but it definitely has that local feel and that homely feel. So if that's something that you're looking for, nothing too overdeveloped, then Belize is definitely a place that you should go and visit. So we stayed at the Naya Resort and Spa, and their property is wonderful. They sit on, I'm going to say, over 200 acres. So it's kind of split. If you were to go to the main road, one half is where all the hotel is, and then the other half, they have another section where you can do some kayaking. And there were some mangroves that we got to kayak in on the other side of the resort, and we had a great time. So but also the hotel does organize other activities, so if you are interested in going diving, or if you're interested in going fishing or snorkeling or doing some land activities, so zip lining, tubing, visiting a waterfall, going to visit a spice farm, they have all those activities ready, available for you to choose from. So they can organise that. So really, in order for us we actually were able to go zip lining. It only took us 45 minutes. So at the resort, you have the option of going kayaking, or you have beach time, or it's a 45-minute drive to the jungle. So it has a great kind of location where the resort sits, because you can do all these activities. And we were able to get to stay in one of their beachfront studios. And so they do have a beachfront and they do have a beach view. And I would definitely say that these types of accommodation were good for couples, because there was a king-size bed, or if you were single like me, it's perfect. Plenty of space, and actually your bed actually faces out to the beach. And so I was lucky to have a beachfront, so once I opened up my curtains, I would see the beach. And then if I sat on my veranda, I'd be able to hear the beach as well. And it was very, very quiet. We were actually, because we were there in September, it was actually slow season, so it was nice, the fact that it wasn't overly populated with tourists or with other guests. So, but they do have some other accommodations available. They do have some one-bedroom beach houses, which are very popular with honeymooners, because they have a little plunge pool at the side. So if you're thinking about going there for a honeymoon, it would be a perfect location. They also do organize weddings there. They do have a bandstand that kind of goes over the water, so a pier. So you can organise a wedding there. They do cater to weddings. So there are quite a few options. The best thing I would say about the accommodation is the fact that you have the opportunity to shower outside. So all of the properties have outdoor showers, and well, I can say it's an experience, and I did it every single day. So I would say that is definitely a plus with all the accommodation that you can get there. They do have baths in there as well. So if you're a bath person, you can have a bath every night. One also great thing, which isn't really mentioned much on the website, is there were quite a few sea turtles that laid their eggs on the beach in the resort. And so we were able to see some of the babies hatch at night, and they were all over the beach. And so we had to make sure that we were careful about not stepping on them, and we actually collected them and took them as close to the sea as possible so they could go and get on their way and swim like crazy and survive. So if that's something that you guys are also interested in, it was a great addition, I thought, to the stay. The fact that they have lots of sea turtles who that lay their eggs, and we got to see them hatch. And I think I got to see over about 150 turtles on that beach, somewhere in a bucket, somewhere in a bowl. So you can definitely see some nature there. I would also just let you know that they do have a full working fitness gym that has all the equipment that you need. They also have a wonderful yoga studio. So if you are interested in organising a yoga retreat, they have a wonderful, and I'll say a wonderful again, yoga studio that can fit 20 people. They have some glass doors, and if you open it, they can fit about 20 people. But if they close the doors, you can fit about 10 to 12 people in. And they also offer aerial yoga. So if that's something that you're interested, please do contact us and we can help you organise that. That is not a problem. Another great thing about this resort is that they hire all local Belizean people. And so it's great. It's a great atmosphere. The employees are wonderful, highly energetic, always ready to help you if you need any help. And it's actually one of the policies of the hotel that they actually hire Belizeans. All the produce, all the products, all the art, all the furniture, all the bedding, everything that is part of that resort is from Belize. There is nothing that's imported from Guatemala or Mexico or the US. So everything that you see is from Belize, which I thought was magnificent. So they really do kind of represent ecotourism to the max. And even obviously the food, it's all farm to table. So again, everything is grown. I know that they were starting to grow their own garden, so all the fresh herbs and everything were coming from their garden, but all the vegetables, all the meat, all the seafood, everything locally grown, locally caught. Nothing was coming and being imported. So that is a great feature of the hotel, if I need to highlight that one. But if you are interested in more details about Belize, please do contact us on our website. We do have a contact page, or just pick up the phone and call us. We will be happy to organise that trip for you. And if you're wanting to create a retreat space, that is definitely a great place to go to. And I'm not sure if I mentioned, but they do have a spa too. That was magnificent, great. They have a great group of staff in the spa. They have a great selection of treatments that you can have. And I was actually able to experience a Reiki session, and it was wonderful. So again, if you do have any questions, please do reach out. We will put a little slideshow as well of our pictures just so you can see. But even if you looked on our Facebook page, we had some pictures on our Facebook page and also on our Instagram page of when we were in Belize. But we hope you've enjoyed this video blog, and we will speak to you soon. Bye bye.